everybody, it's Lori Morlock with Let's Stamp with Lori, and now we're going to do the second page we did in our January scrapbook class. It's something new I've started and I'm excited to share it with you. We used the Peaceful bundle, the suite, so let's get busy and I'll show you how we got it together. Now this is still orderable. That's a horrible word, I'm sorry. Still in our mini catalog. You can get the Peaceful Poppy suite, and almost everything I use is in this, and you get 2 bundles if you get the suite. And so it's really a fun project. It's got some elements and some sequins, so I'm happy to share this with you. Now I got some people wanting to know the exact number for my 13 by 13 worksheet, my grid paper that I'm using. It's 2-sided. I know it's still Christmas, but you can order this. It's 153984, and it really does fit our 12 by 12 scrapbook pages. You know, you still have enough, or if you're needing to stamp off, or if you're needing to use your snail or glue, it's not gonna ruin your table. Now, you may say, I didn't know Stampin' Up! Sold 12 by 12. You can get it in all the colors, in all the DSP is 12 by 12. You can also get a scrapbook from them. As you can see, look how much room it has. It's nice and big. It's the cute polka dot. And they do sell the covers. And let me give you those numbers real fast and then we'll get started. Your protector sheets are going to be 144, 206, and 12 come in that package. Then you're going to have, of course, your scrapbook comes at the black polka dot memories, and it's 150319, all from Stampin' Up. So even if you don't make cards, you can still do all your scrapping. Okay, so what I did, like I said, I did use the Peaceful Poppy suite. I did get this pretty color, this purple posy. This is from one of the 2019 to 2021 in colors. So you can even get the in colors in the 12 by 12. Now this one here is from the DSP, the Designer Series paper. I was able to actually cut this in half. Let me show you this. This was actually the 12 by 12 sheet. I was able to use my paper trimmer, cut it right down at 6 inches. Then I was able to make 2 sides. So that really was such a cute, you don't have to worry about stamping. You don't have to worry about doing anything. It's already there. So let me put that back up. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to adhere that to the bottom portion. And of course you can use any, your favorite adhesive. If you want it to be more movable around, use your all-purpose glue, this right here, and then you'll be able to move it around a little bit. But I just lined it up. I guess it really didn't matter which way I went on this one, so it's the same. I just lined it up to the bottom on each side. And then there you go. Look how cute that is. And I did use my Blackberry Bliss. I did 5 by 7. I did my Poppy Parade in 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And then I also am going to use, I'm going to stamp this too, but I did the Whisper White, and this is 3 by 5. And now I did use, and I'll just use this, but I used a 2-inch strip of the Whisper White to do my sentiment and punch it out. And on the Poppy Parade in basic black, I've already punched these out for you and for a class. But this, in the Poppy Parade, I used our Starburst punch. This one in the basic black, I started out with a 3 by 3 black, and then I used my Painted Labels dies, and that's what punched that out. And it even did a little needle point here around it too. And then, of course, one of the last things we're going to do, this was part of the Poppy elements. And look, it just popped out, and I'm just going to put some dimensionals on that and adhere it, and it's just going to be really cute. And also our sequins. I went ahead and got mine out, but look at all the different kinds of sequins you can use. And you can use your fine tip glue, regular glue. You can use your snail if you can do it. I'm going to try to use the mini glue dots. That's what I seem to have the best luck with. So let's get started with our other thing. So I'm going to adhere this to my Blackberry Bliss. And I'm so glad that Blackberry Bliss came back. This was one of my favorite colors. And then when my daughter got married, that's what she chose to be her color, was Blackberry Bliss. So I really have a special liking for it here. And so there we go. I'm going to go ahead. And of course, like anything else, you can make this smaller or larger, or even cut this and make one here and one there. I'm just going to lay mine right here up at the top. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and give you my dimensionals here, and I'll go ahead and pop that up for us. And I'm going to go ahead and put 2 on it just because there's a little extra room. So we'll have that done. And I'm just going to set that kind of like that. No, I like it still like that. So that's just popped up a little bit. We're going to take our, like I said, our 3x5 Whisper White, and we're going to take our Memento, Tuxedo Memento, and this is one of our stamps. It's the Poppies. And this got turned around, but I'm going to still use it. So just sit there and stamp that up good. You don't have to, don't rock it or you're going to get ink all the way around the sides, but you can always turn it over and say, well, I think there needs to be a little more ink. So then I'm just going to lay this here at the bottom. Oh, and see, it didn't go all the way, so we'll try it again. Well, you know what? I'll show you an example. That's why you don't adhere these first. You can always turn them over. So that was a good point to make before. I could have probably fixed it maybe. Now see, let's see. Oh, it looks like now it's all in there. So let's try that again. Stamp in there good. Press down. Don't rock, but do press. There we go. See how much better that looks? But that's why, even if you're card making, don't adhere until you've stamped and made sure it looks good. It's always nice about having a second piece of paper. So we're going to adhere this. And see, nobody will know unless they tear this apart that I ever messed up. It'll just be our secret. Except that wasn't our secret. Oh, well, I guess I need a little bit more now that it's stuck. Boy, it's nice that that all came out really good. No even sticky stuff. Okay, so I'm going to sit there and try to line this up because I made it where it'd be the same width. Now, you wouldn't have to do that if you didn't want to, but I was trying to, since I'm new to this, I was trying to be more even. Let's see here. There we go. And now we're going to take this. I'm going to put my Starburst Punch out of the Poppy Parade. I'm going to put it here in this circle. I'm going to go ahead and put my dimensionals on this. Whoops, excuse me. My little flap on my iPad was hanging down a little bit. So I'll go 4 on this one. And it is extremely, I don't know how it is in y'all's area, but Texas, at least my part of Texas, we got really, really hot today. I think we're in the low 90s. So we like to see how long we can go without putting the air conditioner on so we don't have our hair on. Hey, one year we went to July 11th, if that is shocking. We did it though. And I hope everybody's doing well and staying at home and safe from this virus going around. Now this is also from our Painted Poppy stamp set and Peaceful Moments step set. So I'm just going to set this here. And I'm going to press down good. And what's nice about doing this before you punch is if for some reason you thought was really lopsided or crooked, you can just pull this in here and then you can, move it around like how you like it, where it looks like was perfectly stamped. There we go. Whoops, right in my lap. So we're going to put our on that. And that was, I don't know if I said that was painted. That was Poppy Parade ink I used. I'm not sure if I said that or not. So we're going to set this here. I think it should go about right there. I like the way it looks there. And then we can lay this down. Like this. Whoops. Go up, up, up. There we go. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to work on my sequins. I'm going to show you a little trick. At least I hope I'll show you a trick. On my glue dots, I try to roll them up a little bit. Kind of like that, a little bit. Roll them, make them a little smaller if I can. And just kind of do like that. And then I take this and kind of attach it. So then really nobody can see it. At least we hope. Now see, now it rolled up too much. There it goes. See how I did that? So I'm going to set that one there. Hopefully, oh look, it actually worked. So I just, like I said, I just kind of do that. If all else fails, I lick. That's probably not right, real sanitary at this time, but I've been pretty much housebound the last month, so I haven't seen the light of day, barely. It did get sunny today. Like I said, it's hot. And then if it is showing too much, you scoot it up. It'll let you scoot it over. You can use a pick and get it back over there. Okay, last one. I appreciate you watching and learning with me. Like I said, I'm all new at this. So I have 2 more to do. I had to cancel March and April. I hope I don't have to cancel May, but it looks like it might last that long here. And I'm just going to use and just stick it back down. Whoops. And of course it stuck back out, but it's just real easy to stick back in. And I think that worked fine. And there you go. You can put a nice little saying, write a little note about the picture. You could even add more, and cover up some of these flowers. But this is one of the, if you buy any suite here in our new catalog, the mini catalog, I think this is the one to buy. It really is pretty. But thank y'all. Oh, let me get my directions. Kind of fell apart there. You getting that, David? Mm-hmm. Thanks to David for being my videographer again. Here is our host code. I forgot to say that on my last video. People are still ordering. Darlene is our hostess for April. And so feel free to order. If you have any questions, please contact me. And I'll see you on the next video. Happy stamping.